Good morning once again. Uh, Hello, everybody. This is morning briefing for October 21st, 2020. We got a few things for you this morning to show you and what we expected. We did real good yesterday with FedEx. We saw options of FedEx. So with that in mind, we're looking right now at FedEx. This morning, it was 34 cents to up, and yesterday was 443. It was higher than that, and then it settled down. As we can see here, we got somewhere in here and got out someplace, but within 30 minutes. Then later on, it went higher, but eventually it closed below of what we went in and out. So knowing that, we're going to look about this other one here. We're going to look at, say it comes up, the spider, the ETF trust, the SPY. That will be also, we planning today to trade on it. Right now, the Dow Industrial Average is supposed to open about $1.21, 121, so it's nothing exciting about it, but we're going to track the market this morning about for 3 or 4 hours and see if there's any opportunity for us to buy in. This is not what it's not. So you cannot buy or trade every day. You only look for opportunities. So we either do, FedEx and the S&P 500 with a SPY on it. The next one we're going to look at it right quick is DraftKings. DraftKings expected to open this morning 32 cents, 41 cents now. It just changed to 41 cents. However, they are on the downtrend, so if you're going to do anything with that, it should be a put, buy an option put, or sell the stock short, be the best thing to do. And with that, we'll take a look at it at Hertz Rent-A-Car. And as you know, they went bankruptcy, a lot of assignment, bunch of guys on the momentum trading, betting on it, all kind of money on it. But always remember, it's a stock that is on bankruptcy, number one. And number two, it's a penny stock. So it's crazy. It's trade over the counter. And there's a reason why that, because you don't qualify for the other exchange to be traded on. So with that in mind, you got to be careful when you deal with this. We always stay away from it. So that way we don't have to worry about it. Plus, I'm not allowed to do things. On the other side, we got Apple. Apple is still having problems and expected to open about 39 cents down this morning. Let's take a quick look at something else. Today, sometimes I get some questions where they ask me about how you select your stocks, how you knew, let's say, about FedEx yesterday, stuff like that. Well, with my experience, it's not as important as having information, you see. You can have good experience, but you have to have some information. So we subscribe to different service to acquire the information, because I don't have the time really to be able to do the research myself. So I had to pay. It's just that simple, The whole idea is that if I pay, do I going to make more money than what I pay in these guys? So I leave the research to the expert or somebody else to do it, and I'll be able to make some money out of it, have the information, which I don't have the time, So a guy asked me the other day, said, I noticed that when you speak and you're speaking, there's a little tweak on your lips, on my mouth. Well, let me tell you, many years ago, I had Bell palsy and I never recovered. So part of my face on this side never get old, very little wrinkles, and you get more wrinkles on this side. And this side is the one that didn't get the Bell palsy. So half of my face was paralyzed for several months. And my right arm, I couldn't move it. But 8 months later, I've recovered from that. But that never goes away. So as I get older, then it shows more than when I was younger. So just for you to know, not that it really matters. I have to live with that, and that's the way it is. But sometimes people ask the question, and I'm not going to deny it or give excuses. One side of my mouth, it behaved different because of that. The muscles are not there in order to function like a normal person would be. Not that I'm normal, but this is a handicap that I have. So I have Bell palsy before, and I have a stroke and had to live with those things. Now let's look over here right quick. We're going to look at okay, the Dow Industrial Average yesterday. It closed at 113. It was as high as 1300. 300, but up 300, but they didn't do much good. So here we are again. This is due probably to the election time. People are undecided. 10-year note, Treasury keep on climbing as of yesterday, so there's a lot of people invested and there's no money. The government had to pay more if they want to get money in. So we discuss Apple, we stay here, stuff like that. And we're going to take a close look at Advanced Micro Device. As you notice, you keep on seeing this on my chart. There's a reason for that. I'm going to show you in a few minutes. So with that in mind, we subscribe to a service that we managed to get information from them and then make a decision if we want to buy that. Here we keep on going with the head and shoulder of DraftKings, and it's down, and more likely it'll be down today too. Like I mentioned before, it's going to get in the lower 42. If that don't hold at that time, we might see $35. So a lot of comments have been made. Oh yeah, do this, do that, it go lower. People throw a lot of short. We keep it simple. I don't want to argue with anybody what the price is going to be because we don't know. We don't have no crystal ball, but we do know that the trend is down, and it's very clear right here, both indicators, but the fact that yesterday we have a high volume, one of the highest volume in a long time, close to 75 million shares. We expect this thing to go down some more, So the sentiment on the stock is down. Facebook, we're still the same. As usual, they're facing the same problem with the government. And here we got FedEx from yesterday. Yesterday, we bought FedEx right around here, someplace around this point. And then I was kind of scared when we got to this here, and we got out right around here, right about 290. We exit out. During the day, went even more, and then down again, and then went even higher. And at that time, I was saying, man, it has to stay a little bit longer, but that's water under the bridge. And then after 2 o'clock, New York time, it started going down and end up lower than what I went, almost just about when I went in. So I went in here. It was a 30-minute trade. We bought 10 contract options, so we did real good. So we do appreciate that. Thank you, Lord, But this upswing, we didn't know it was coming. Again, we don't have no crystal ball, so we don't want to worry much about that. So let's look over here again into Advanced Micro Device. Why this guy keep on putting on well, here's the reason. I'm going to show you right quick. Where we get the information? Well, we subscribe to Investor Business Daily, and the top 50 of the stocks, number one is Advanced Micro Device. So we got to track it because it deserves some research, right? They had done their work, and they classify Advanced Micro Device or Advanced Micro Device to be the number one of the top 50 selection that they made. So there's a reason for that. So this is a service that we pay for. Anybody can get it. It's a matter of reading it, like every scenario. You don't know how to read it, well, the subscription don't do you any good. but we use those. We use a stock chart for our charts, and advanced micro device is the number one here. There's other ones, you know, NVIDIA is number 3, Adobe is number 6, and West Pharmaceutical, and they list 50 stock like that. So that's, and you get the rating from the company over here, and you can even set the note. The next one that I'm going to show you is, and this one here is the, let me see if I can catch it here. Okay. This is also from Investor Business Daily, but they have the weekly stuff on the move. This is the stocks that are in the move during the week. And this is part of the research, and that we look at it, you know, we look for options, you know, and IBM is here because the calendar result for the first quarter, excuse me, it's not calendar year, it's the weekly. And this is the company they're going to be reporting very soon. So you got some of them, they're going to expect it to report on certain dates. And it's a recommendation about the option and what stock price is being more popular. And those signals, we use it, you know, this information, we use it to trade. So I thought I'd let you know, right, how we get the information for some of the questions that the guys had asked me. Well, it comes from Investor Business Daily, you know, and I think it's about $34 a month if you're making money, and then $34 a month is a bargain. If you're not making the money, then it can be expensive, right? So it's just simple as that. So with that in mind, we're going to call this morning the last for the meeting, and we're going to look over here one more time, advanced micro device, and this is where we get information. They keep it at number 1, so we keep on at it, and when the move is right, we're going to move into it. Let me run you over a little bit over here to one stock that I got here for you. You got a historical deal on it, and it's going to be Valero. Valero will come over here with a SPY. Here we go, Valero. This is, we go back to 2001. Let me tell you something about Valero. You know, Valero for many years, you know, as you can see, was $2, $3. Now this price here have been adjusted for the split. So they have a 2-to-1 split somewhere in here when it was about $50, but actually show here 50, but it was 100. Then after that, it took off again and went to 100. There was no split. And then since then, from 2018, mid-2018, we've been downhill. And you know why, right? Energy. They are refiners, and their stock is oil. This is the main product they use to refine it, to turn it into gasoline and diesel and etc., jet fuel. And when the price of the oil is down, it's obvious that the stock going to go down also, because the main stock, the raw material that they use, oil, in has lost value, and it reflects on the price of the company. But this is the channel that I was talking about. Right now, it shows like about $2. Back then, before the split, it was like $10 a share, and the stock was like a 4 or 5 years trading on that very low price. And as I've mentioned before, with channels, it break out, it's going to break out, up or down. On this case, it broke up, and it went as high as 50. Then we came back over there, but this 50 close to 100. Remember that they have a split of 2-for-1. So this price here reflecting the split. So when we see here 20, actually the price was 40. So you have history on it, and you know that the stock have a split, then the price that you see here is reflecting the split. So you can multiply that times what the split was, and you know what the price was given at that time. So I thought I'd share the information with you all this morning. So with that, I'll let you all go. Happy trading, And let's see how the market goes open this morning before, I think we got about 20 minutes before the market opens. So we're going to go ahead and get this reformat and posted on YouTube for your early morning briefing. So thank you for standing by, and thank you for your comments on YouTube. And I do appreciate it. And remember, we always do this for free. We don't charge anybody. So thank you. Have a good morning and happy trading. Take care. Bye-bye.